Welcome back everyone. Today guys we're going to do a benchmark from Batman Arkham Knight. We're going to be testing it from low, medium, high, and then we're going to do high in 1440p and then high in 4K. This is right now we're playing in low 1080p and it's running really well. You can see the minimum is 52, which is great to see. The maximum FPS is right now 131 and the average around 89 to 90, which is brilliant. We're currently at 112. We just hit 160 a second ago. This is running absolutely incredible. Benchmarks are always the best way to kind of see how well the game can run, because the benchmark is giving it the hardest. It's literally the benchmark which makes it just run as, this is going to be as difficult as it's going to run as possible. Best way of describing it. So this kind of gives you a good idea of how good the laptop really is. Like, this is a bit of an older game, but it's still a very intensive game, especially on the CPU and the GPU. Like, it's a very good looking game, especially in 4K, which is the real test, as well as 1440p and ultra settings, so we're about to see in a second. But we are still running really well. This is medium and it's running very pleasantly well. Like, it's beautiful to see such a old game looking so good nowadays. But we're currently on 120 FPS and we're maximum around 148, so medium is definitely playable 1080p, which I guess most people would have assumed anyways. But in a second now we will go to ultra. Well, it's high. There's only a low, medium, high in this game, but we will go to high in a second now. Here we go. So minimum 47 and then I believe high was in the hundreds, which is brilliant to see. Right now we are now on ultra and this is still looking absolutely fantastic. It's still getting around 60 FPS, which is just insane for a game that looks this good. But I know it's very impressive, I must say. It's great to see. Average around 75 FPS, which is very playable, and maximum 115. CPU is only at 70 Celsius and the GPUs are getting around 52 58 Celsius, which is obviously brilliant to see. In a second now we are going to put the 1440p, which is going to be a real test of the laptop. Like, this laptop isn't made for 1440p, let alone 4K. I am using a 4K monitor, so this is now 1440p, everything maxed out. I did have to zoom some of the software just so you can actually see the stuff, because in 1440p the information is just so small. So there you go anyways, and the CPU is still only around 60 Celsius, 66, 68, which is brilliant to see. Very cool temperatures. GPU is still only in the 50s, hitting the 60s every now and again, only using like about 50 to 90% utilization, so that's brilliant to see. CPU is not even trying really, it's only using around 20, 30, 40% maybe. Yeah, running really well, which is great to see. We are using 12 gigs of VRAM, I just realized. Not VRAM, just RAM, which I was not expecting whatsoever. Alright, now for the final test. Guys, please do leave a like on this video. When I go for like these extra, I always try and do a little bit extra for my videos, trying to give you guys the best out of the videos possible, keeping it nice and short for you guys so don't waste your time. If you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, we're so close to 700 subscribers. We are averaging around 60 FPS, which is nice to see, especially in 4K. This game looks absolutely stunning. It's a very nice looking game. It's an open world game as well. If you haven't played it, definitely recommend it. It's a great game, great story as well if you're a Batman fan. It's pretty good, like, it's nearly as good as some of the movies. I would definitely recommend it. But yeah, no, this game definitely runs really well. I bet if you put a few settings down to like maybe medium to high settings, you'd probably get around 60 non-stop. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and I'll see you in the next one.